Night water in the bayou, flashlights cutting through the reeds. The child's name on the air like a prayer nobody speaks. Courtroom benches, mama trembling, cameras catching every tear. 12 years old, now a headline, how'd we ever end up here? I didn't come to stir the pot, I came to tell the truth. That empty bedroom turns a home into a hollow truth. If you've ever heard that knock at night and felt your knees go weak, then you know this ain't politics, this is a nation's heartbeat. They'll argue in their suits while the grieving learn to cope, but I'm watching names get carved into the cold side of hope. So tell me when the smoke clears and the truth is all that's left, which side of history will you be on? When the innocent are gone and the promises were wrong. Say what you want, spin what you want, but the ground don't lie. Somebody's baby didn't make it home tonight. Turn that heartbreak into thunder, let it shake the ones to blame. Remember their names. Remember their names. Underground in New York City, metal screaming down the line. A woman wrapped in firelight like a nightmare in real time. And it ain't just what happened, it's the way the world looked away. Like shock is a religion and compassion's out of date. We've gotten good at scrolling, good at sighing, good at man, that's sad. Then go right back to normal like it didn't make us mad. But there's a God who hears the whispered prayers you choke behind your teeth. And there's a debt that leaders owe when they choose headlines over peace. Call it compassion, call it progress, call it whatever sounds polite. But compassion without order leaves the weak alone at night. And I'm done calling it debate when it's blood on the ground. Which side of history will you be on? When the innocent are gone and the promises were wrong. Say what you want, spin what you want, but the ground don't lie. Somebody's baby didn't make it home tonight. So if you got a voice, don't let it fade to quiet flames. Remember their names. Remember their names. Small town paper on the counter, gone too soon in black and white. A photo from a better day, a candle in the night. One pill, one powder, one bad batch. Then the future's in the dirt, and a mama's on her knees again, screaming in church. They say it's moving through the shadows, money, poison, stealing fear. Traffickers and cartel hands and networks planted here. And while they trade excuses, kids are dying just the same. If that ain't a national emergency, then what do we call the pain? God, I don't want vengeance, I want justice that won't bend. I want borders that are guarded, and I want mercy with a fence. I want help for the hurting and a hand for the abused. But I want every trafficker and every predator to lose. I'm not blind to human suffering, Lord, I've seen it in my street. But open gates without a watch, man, leave blood on concrete. So put backbone in the leaders, put truth back in the room, and let the ones who fail the innocent feel the weight of their doom. Which side of history will you be on? When the sirens sing at midnight and the daylight moves on. You can call it complicated, you can talk it to the bone, but the families at the graveside still go home alone. So draw the line with courage, don't you turn away in shame. Remember their names. Remember their names. Which side of history will you be on? When the truth is on the record and the damage is done. Protect the innocent first, let the guilty take the blame. And don't you let their stories disappear into a flame. We can be kind and be strong, we can be just the same. Remember their names. Remember their names. side of history will you be on?